I don't know how I did it. I first made the bed, then went outside to get the groceries. Then I dusted off all the furniture in the house. But I didn't want to stop. I made breakfast, lunch, and evening tea with snacks. Sometimes I'm not in a mood to do even one task, but yesterday I don't know what came over me, but I finished many house chores. And that sort of behavior made me wonder what was special about yesterday, or any day when I'm able to finish many things one after the other. Does this ever happen with you too? I'm sure it does. Some days are just so much productive, as in you wake up early, get your daily workout, eat healthy breakfast, then eat healthy meals throughout the day, even focus well at work, and everything just seems to go right. And then there's some other days when everything's just crappy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Get Better Together podcast. This is 19th episode. My name is Prince, and I share with you my learning on this podcast for the purpose of self-improvement. The whole premise of this podcast is if something works for me, it might work for you too. And if you haven't already subscribed to it yet, then please do so now to stay updated with all the upcoming episodes. Today, I'm going to talk about a concept called the domino effect. The pattern I just described to you, that sometimes we keep knocking off one task after the other and other times we don't feel like doing anything. This is due to this thing, the domino effect. But what is domino effect? That's exactly what I'm going to explain to you over the next 5 minutes, and do listen to the full episode. It's only 5 minutes, because once you understand this, it will not be difficult to make your days full of great habits. Keep listening. Before I start talking about the domino effect, you might wonder, why is this called the domino effect? What does domino even mean? Domino refers to a small rectangular object in a game with dots on it, just like the dots on a dice. And say you have many of these dominoes and you make them stand in a row with each domino separated by a small distance. And I want you to picture this in your head. And once you have these dominoes lined up, you push one domino, the first one, and it will push down the second domino, and the second will push down the third domino, and so on. Soon all your dominoes will have been pushed down. This is because you set off a chain reaction by pushing down the first domino, and this chain reaction is what's called the domino effect. Now apply this analogy in your daily life. When do you get to push down the first domino? In the morning. When we wake up, and what we do afterwards is an act of pushing the first domino. And remember, it is important that if you don't push the first domino correctly, then the chain will break soon. So your first domino, which is your morning, is the most important time to set your intentions for how you will take on the day ahead. Some of us are not morning people, we wake up grumpy and that is okay. No matter how you feel like or what you feel like in the morning, the most important thing is starting with a small win. It could be as simple as making your bed or doing a few push-ups. It could be a quiet 15 minutes of reading with your cup of tea. It could be yoga. It could be running. Whatever it is, make it easy enough to regularly achieve it. Start every day with one small win, which is your first domino. So your objective should be to push it as perfectly as possible so it knocks down the next domino in a perfect way. And when you've done the first task of the day, move on to the second small task of the day. And when you do that, you will notice how your state of mind starts to change. Not sure if you've experienced this, but if I work out in the morning and eat healthy breakfast, then during the day, I'm more inclined towards healthy food choices, and I'm drinking more water and even feel more energetic. But on the other hand, if I don't work out and don't eat breakfast, then I do crave for junk food during the day. The domino effect works even more effectively with bad habits. Picture this. You open Instagram or YouTube on your phone just to, quickly check if there's anything interesting. This is you kicking the first domino down. And what happens next isn't something you and I are oblivious to. You check one video after the other and it's 45 minutes already. So the idea is to create a positive chain reaction which pushes down all the milestones that we want to achieve. Each morning is your first domino of the day. Each day is the first domino of the week or the month. Each month is the first domino of the year. And each year is the first domino of your life. So start with the smallest domino, which is completing the small tasks each morning, and the smallest domino will set off like a chain reaction for the biggest dominoes, meaning the biggest goals of your life. And this is it for today. Let me know in the comment section below if you're already familiar with the domino effect or if you have any questions. I'll be back with another episode next week, and until then, stay happy, stay healthy.